Okay, now once again, these are translations from the Sumerian tablets and of course other records connected to ancient Mesopotamia, Babylon, Acadia, Sumeria. Basically the land of the ancient sky gods. Of course we have the symbol here for the Anunnaki. And of course that symbol is portrayed in the Bible quite well also. I can show you in the book of Daniel something that will shock you as we tie all this up together. I don't know if I'll get to it. But I do need you to see something here that I'm sure that you probably did not catch. Maybe you wondered why, but you might not have caught what you saw. Let's look at this line here. Maybe I should show you this. Well, we don't have enough time, so let me just stay on track here. Notice this line here where it says, "You are not to inflict disease on them again." What did I tell you? That this is a cycle of judgments. And we see that at least at this time, this judgment that they're going to use to create a depopulation decrease, because that's exactly what it is. It's all about people, regular people, and that they need to decrease their population. Well, we see that this is already telling you that before this judgment, where they're trying to destroy and starve them via their connection to the foods of the land, we see that in a previous judgment, they decided to destroy them by disease. And he says, not this time. We're not going to destroy them this time by disease. Let's do it another way. Let's do it another way, because it says, even though the people have not diminished, now they're more than ever. So within mankind always has this ability to overcome this infectious disease that they try to set upon us. We evolve past it. We overcome it. It's within our DNA. Now, of course, as we experience these viruses and these diseases, originally the weakest portions of the population will be killed off. But yet the stronger will develop a resistance against it, and that's exactly what they realize here. That the resistance has grown against this form of disease, and now they're going to choose another method. So you can see, at least in this record of the very ancient past, these fallen sons of God are enacting judgments, physical judgments, to decrease the population of the world. And at least in this instance, you can see that it's happening multiple times. Now, if I was to look through this record further, in which I have, and I will, but right now to keep forward, you just have to understand that at least we provided some evidence from another source that's saying the same thing. And that source is basically the historical record of the fallen sons of God themselves. So we can see that everything's consistent here. Many people don't realize that the ancient Hebrew record is completely interlaced with ancient Babylonian, Egyptian, and Sumerian records. As many of you have heard me say before, or maybe seen in the comments, that Proverbs has been extracted, portions of it, from the Egyptian Book of the Dead. So people are like, oh, the Vatican's written by the Bible, or the Illuminati written the Bible, or the Bible's just a book that's, deceived and all that stuff. Nah, that's not the case. The Bible is a composition of many, many very ancient and old records. There are many records that were destroyed in the Library of Alexandria that can only be found within the pages of the Bible, as it's giving you this antediluvian record as I'm showing it now. So of course we know that the Library of Alexandria was supposed to have writings from before the flood. And then of course Ashurbanipal quoted in saying that in the Bible itself, that he could read these writings from a time before the flood, the antediluvian times. Well, I'm showing you the antediluvian times right here in the Bible. Here comes the train. I'll go ahead and cut this one short. I'll be back.